harder. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guess, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Lively. Edey can't hit. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Lively. Here's Christie. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Edey with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Right side, Davis. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis just too good.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
They get it back. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lively with the screen. Scooped up. And finished off by Lively.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David. Craig, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Memphis leading. Outside, Bain. Pass to Edey. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the middle. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Here's Edey. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Here's Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Down low. Here's Morant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Jackson. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively.
Coming up to the floor for your Grizzlies, number 10, Croc.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Morant with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Davis. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 9 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the wing right side. Memphis moving that ball around. And here's Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Pass to Huff. And Aldama has it in the corner. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lively. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lively's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here with the fadeaway. That one wide left. Dallas leading by 10. It's tipped. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Davis with it. 11 points in the game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have completely incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Wells with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Bain. Jackson with the screen. Bain with the bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Lively inside.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Washington, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Huff. This one for 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 8. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Christie. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Davis, that's for 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama. Jack Moore.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside. Oh, Davis down low.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Here's Aldama. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value DB lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Left side, Bain. Here's Huff. Makes it off the glass. .132 left in the first half of basketball. Now here is Davis. 13 points in the game. Over in the corner, Washington. And he's good on the three ball.
Timeout.
Washington's got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Memphis moving it around. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Wells with the steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Wells wide open. Outside for Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. Over to the left wing. Christie. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Just 3 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the first half is now in the books. Mavericks lead by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Christie. To the paint. Here's Lively. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Christie. Outside for Davis. Clock at 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The high post shot. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 10. In the corner, it's Bain. Stolen by Washington. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Edey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Wells with the steal. Morant outside. Pass to Wells. The layup missed.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Edey. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 11. And here's Davis for 3. They grab their own miss.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And the agility, the hop, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here's Christie. Yep, that one goes in there. Christie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. A different look for Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Stephens. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Huff. Drops in the layup for 2. Huff's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here is Gafford. Now here is Martin. Five to shoot. On the wing, Williams. Here's the 3. Some solid defense from Pippen. The Grizzlies trail by 10 to the inside. And Aldama slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Aldama. Gafford with the steal. Dinwiddie outside. Martin the screen. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
It's good by Gafford. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Huff. And Memphis with another turnover here.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Dinwiddie. Martin for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Inside. Here's Aldama. Off with the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Martin from outside, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Wells.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Huff. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Wells. And that one drops for him. Wells has got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And we've watched three so far in this one. It's Dallas up by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the wing, Bain. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to Huff. A floater. Goes back up. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. They lead by 7. Down low. The shot's good from Gafford.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Bain. On the wing, Bain. Now Wells. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Mavericks leading by 9. Pass to Washington. It's stolen by Aldama. Shot's good by Pippen.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Outside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Morant left side. Here's Bain. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant surveying the D. With some arc. Another shot. Edey gets the bucket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Washington. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And Washington, no good on that one.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And that one misses.
At the line for Memphis, Edey. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks leading by 8. On the wing, Davis. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Morant. And here is Bain. Here's Edey. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Thompson from long range. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Christie. Dallas again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Wells. Got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits the 3 from the wing.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
The Grizzlies call timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen, guys.
Thanks, David. Stolen by Lively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Davis with it. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Back to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Lively. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's good from Lively.
Shooting for that. Lively.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. High post, Davis. Tries again. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Christie's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Aldama can't hit.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Now the Mavericks with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Thompson. It's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Davis.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
John Morant. His fourth personal foul. 15 fouls.
And that one falls for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 14-point game. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Here are the Mavericks now. Outside, Davis. Here's Thompson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness?
We was dancing like machines, a JB, cape up on his shoulders, or the Mike Prince pulled about the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steer. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real. If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.
boss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Raise it, baby, baby, put that on ice. Yeah, get by.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Adebayo. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Christie.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Hero. Pass to Robinson. Here's Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 19-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Davis to the paint. Lively. It's blocked. Here's Wiggins. And it's blocked. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The three from Washington. Outside for Davis. From downtown. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Adebayo with it. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Out left to the wing. Another shot. Adebayo, no good. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Here's Robinson. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Count it. Good.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Heat trail by 5. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Robinson. To end the cold spell. Lively grabs the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Lively. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wiggins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
For 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Releases. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Again, the Heat misses. The Mavericks lead by 8. To the middle. Here's Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. So it's Miami now. And here's Robinson. Here's Ware. Covered by Lively. Hero outside. And again, no good by Miami. And Dallas with possession. Pass to Christie. Back to Davis. Here's Christie. The 3 from Washington. The offensive rebound. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Heat trail by 8. Now Robinson, yet to see a basket. Pass to Ware. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. From deep three-point land. Lively grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Back to Davis. Pass to Christie. Now here's Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Shoots over Wiggins. No good from the low block. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Pass to Ware. 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Hero. Over Thompson. Hero, no good. The Mavericks leading. This one for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hero's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Here's Wiggins. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Dallas leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Stolen by Davis. The 3. Out to Thompson. Davis a screen from outside the arc. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Adebayo. Here's Ware. Outside Robinson. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Five on the clock. Pass to Robinson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3 from Washington.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
Heat trail by 10. Robinson with it. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Ware. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas leading by 10. Down low. Stolen by Wiggins. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop. And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Hero for three. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Dallas now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Christie. He's scoreless. Out to Thompson. Puts up a deep three. Back to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. That's good by Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Outside Burks. Shoots over Lively. No good, off the front rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
To the middle. And here's Burks. Outside Robinson. Hero on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson to get back on track. Sends it home from three-point land. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Screen by Lively. Washington outside. Wiggins with a steal. And he lobs it up. Tipped. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Robinson with a steal. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Dallas leading by 11. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Burks. No points yet. And here's Robinson. Hero outside. Now Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Outside Davis. Knocks it loose. And they're running. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
They're springing off the floor. Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Klay Thompson for 3. Thompson's got 13 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The Mavericks lead by 11. Pass to Thompson. Wide open. Rebound Miami.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Now here's Burks. From outside, off the mark. Washington, right side. Now Thompson, pounded by Wiggins.
Well, Thompson goes inside and forces the issue with the D and gets the foul he was looking for.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Second chance shot. Davis misses. Heat trail by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Hero. That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Washington outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hero outside. Left side Burks. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lively. Pass to Washington. Three-pointer. The rebound by Burks.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Highsmith. Now here's Burks. Covered by Lively. Robinson with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Up top, Davis. Pass to Christie. It's tipped. Stolen by Burks. Wiggins outside. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Highsmith. On the wing, Burks. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. .157 left in the third quarter. Pass to Christie from deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Dallas. Heat trail by 10. Here's Hero. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Outside Davis. They swipe it. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside Davis. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Heat trail by 12. 1:02 left in the third. Outside Burks. Back to Wiggins. Fires, high post. Burks no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Here's Davis. Highsmith grabs the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hero from way outside. Miami, no good that time either. Pass to Washington. From deep. Back to Davis. Here's Christie. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Looking to get it going. On the attack, Hero. And he lays it in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Heat trailed by 13. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. And here's Burks. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. The 3 from Thompson. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Thompson. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Robinson can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Heat trailed by 16. Highsmith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Christie. Back to Davis. Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Burks. Here's Hero. Davis for the rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Thompson outside. The 3 ball. Back to Davis. Washington outside. Pass to Christie. Now here's Davis. Tries again. Stolen by Hero. Robinson with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Highsmith. Davis with the block. They get it back. Robinson can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Outside Davis. Stolen by Wiggins. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Brooks got room. And again, no good by Miami.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Heat trail by 17. Wiggins with it. Now Thompson defending. There's the double with Thompson. Hero from way outside. Lively grabs the miss. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Now Davis. The three from Washington. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Mavericks lead by 20. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Can they get it? Birch goes in. And it's good on the layup. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Shot from 12. Davis can't hit. Heat trail by 20.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Anthony Davis.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no exception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven.